Good evening, Sugared Sheriffs. It's me, your friendly neighborhood librarian, coming to you live from my backyard. I want to ask you a question. Have any of you ever really thought about what your name means? Before I made this video today, I looked up some meanings for the name Monica, which is my first name. And one of the common meanings for the name Monica is a person who is an advisor. So I thought I'd take this opportunity to advise you on a good book that you could be reading this summer. It is one of the Bluebonnet books for the next school year, and this is it. It's called Rump. I know you guys have all heard a little bit about the Rumpelstiltskin story. You know, the guy who spins the straw into gold. This is kind of that story, but the different neat thing about this book is that it goes backwards. It tells you a little bit about what happened to Rumpelstiltskin when he was a kid and how he goes on to find out what his real name is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read you a few pages from this book, Rump, by Lisa Shirtliff. And I want you to know that this is Lisa Shirtliff's first book, and it is a fantastic one. So here we go. Chapter 1. It is called Your Name is Your Destiny. It says, my mother named me after a cow's rear end. It's the favorite village joke and probably the only one, but it's not really true. At least I don't think it's true, and neither does Gran. Really, my mother had another name for me, a wonderful name, but no one ever heard it. They only heard the first part, the worst part. Mother had been very ill when I was born. Gran said she was fevered and coughing, and I came before I was supposed to. Still, my mother held me close and whispered my name in my ear. No one heard it but me. His name, Gran asked. Tell me his name. His name is Rump. Gran gave Mother something warm to drink and pried me from her arms. Tell me his name, Anna. Tell me all of it. But Mother never did. She took a deep breath and then let out all the air and didn't take any more in, ever. Gran said that I cried then, but I never hear that in my imagination. All I hear is silence. Not a move or a breath. The fire doesn't crack, and even the pixies are still. Finally, Gran holds me up, and she says, Rump. His name is Rump. The next morning, the village bell chimed, and gnomes ran all over the mountain crying, Rump, Rump. The new boy's name is Rump. My name couldn't be changed or taken back because in the kingdom, your name is not just what people call you. Your name is full of meaning and power. Your name is your destiny. My destiny really stinks. I stopped growing when I was 8, and I was small to begin with. The midwife Gertrude says I'm small because I only had the milk of a weak goat instead of a strong mother. But I know that really it's because of my name. You cannot grow all the way if you don't have a whole name. In the rest of this fantastic fantasy type book, it talks all about how Rumpelstiltskin goes through all these trials and tribulations to figure out the rest of his name and to figure out how to make his destiny a great one. I think that you will really love this book. Remember, it's one of the Bluebonnet books, and it's called Rump by Lisa Shirtliff. Bye-bye, guys. Continue to have a great summer.